Hey everybody. Alright, I'm going to tell you about Project Cellular. It's backwards for you. This is the cell project for 6th grade, and basically you're going to be learning all about a certain type of cell, and you're going to teach the whole class about it. So a lot of times when you hear about cell projects, you can even go on YouTube, search cell projects, see what you find. It's like how to make an animal cell. You make it round, you put the mitochondria here, the nucleus here. It's exactly how to do it in a 3D way. Then they also have one for plant cells. Since I teach and I let you be creative, it would not make sense to do that, so we don't do that. You are finding some type of specialized cell that you find interesting, and you're going to teach the class how it works, how it functions in the body, how it works with other similar cells, and then like the different parts in that type of cell, the different little organelles. So instead of telling us that like every cell has a nucleus and what a nucleus is, you're going to tell us about the importance of the nucleus in whatever type of cell you pick. So some examples are like epithelial cells, the cells on your skin. And there's all sorts of different ones there too. Some type of cell in lungs, a neuron, a blood cell. There's lots of different types of cells you can find, and you're going to make a Google slideshow to show the whole class what you've learned and help everybody to understand what the purpose of your chosen cell is. So you're going to make it interesting for us and just teach the whole class. So everybody gets to learn about different types of cells. You will also make a 3D model of your cell. Now it's kind of up to you if you want to make a group of your cells, or like say you're doing something in the immune system and you want to show how rapidly they reproduce. You can figure out some cool way to do that. You can have a group of cells. You can have your cell interacting with another type of cell. You could just have your cell by itself. That's up to you. But it has to be, basically the 3D model has to be able to stand on its own, and it has to be durable enough. So we're not going to try to play kickball with it in the room, but it has to be able to stand up on its own, and if someone touches it, not fall apart. All right, so your slideshow needs to describe the function of each organelle in your cell and your type of cell's function in the body. So I think I already went over that. You have about 5 minutes to present. If you want to present in 2 minutes, that's great. If you're doing something really complex and you really want to go for 7 minutes because you have a lot to teach us, great. If you want to stand in front of the class and bore us with rambling, then you need to practice doing your presentation and get it down to 5 minutes. All right, the rubric. Now, I understand this is backwards for you, but it looks like this. And basically, you have the slideshow, the quality of your 3D project, which I went over, presentation, that's how you speak. So if you speak like this and you make the class fall asleep and you hold your paper like this and read it, then no one's going to have fun. That's going to completely defeat the purpose. So you won't score well on that part. What I want you to do is with your slideshow, have like little bullet points where you just have a little bit of information. So when we're looking up at your slideshow, we can see where you're going, but we're listening to you speak and explain it in your own words. If you understand something, you should be able to explain it to other people. Research notes. This is very important. It says you have at least 3 sources from your research and include notes on each one. This is really easy to do, but a lot of times kids just forget and don't do it. Time management, everyone should get 100 on this part. That just means that you're working well in class, working with your partner if you have one. You're not disrupted the class or anything like that. I don't like homework, so you should be able to do this entire project in class. 3D part, the slideshow, and the research, which you actually do the research first, of course. You should do it all in class. If you don't have time in class, it is probably because you're fooling around. Most kids, well, every child who works during class is able to finish this. All right, research notes. It looks like this. There's big bullets here, and that is where you write specialized cell options. So you are thinking of like 2 to 5 different types of cells that you're interested in studying. And if you're working with a partner, I would recommend doing this part on your own and then get together and see what you came up with, figure out what looks interesting. And then after that, you have 1, 2, 3 different sources with lots of little bullets. The source, you write the name of the website. I don't care if you do all the backslashes and really be specific. Just write the website and then little notes that you come across. So as you come across more facts, jot down a couple notes, and that should be good. That'll help you on your slideshow. That'll help you understand as you learn. As far as bringing materials into class, you're responsible for this. So the first few days of the project, you'll mostly be researching, figuring out what you're doing those research notes, all of that. After that, it's up to you if you want to work on the 3D part or the slideshow, where you want to focus your energy first. So if you want to do the 3D part, I have a glue gun, I have markers, I have certain supplies, so just ask me, communicate about it. If you want to bring tools in to work on, that's awesome. You can make your project out of whatever you want. I highly recommend not doing what like everyone else does. So if you look on Pinterest and you see everyone uses a styrofoam ball, I don't care if you use styrofoam, but don't make it look just like everyone else's styrofoam ball of an animal cell. Whatever an animal cell is. I've used a lot of microscopes and I have yet to find an animal cell. Okay, so as long as you're not going to bring in power tools or, something where we could end up having to like hold onto someone's finger and put it on ice and go to the hospital, I really don't want to deal with that. So as long as that's not going to happen, bring in whatever materials you want and make sure you have fun with it. Email me if you have any questions, if you want me to look over your project. That's it. Have fun.